I love how he came in there just to insult them and then leave.
Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
I'm Tom.
Malachi.
We're back with Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 4. Last time, we had, obviously, there's multiple storylines going on, and I did explain that even in the book, there's multiple storylines. We actually see the story from point of view characters.
Right.
Back at Castle Black, Jon's there, and is he happy with the situation?
No.
Yeah, I think he thought it was just going to be adventure beyond the wall. He wanted to be a ranger like Uncle Benjen, but what did Uncle Benjen tell him?
He's like, hey, you haven't put your time in.
Yeah. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. We have our full-length reactions on there and up to 4 weeks early access for this show and other things that we do. Let's jump in.
Oh. Huh? Boy can't walk.
Wait.
It's gotta be a dream.
Yeah. The three-eyed.
I was gonna say, what the? Ugh.
Hold on.
Help Bran down the hall.
Hold on.
We had a guy like that in school. Yeah.
So it's true.
Hello, Bran. Do you like to ride, Bran?
Yes. Well, I mean, I did like to.
What of it? With the right horse and saddle, even a cripple can ride.
I'm not a cripple.
Then I'm not a dwarf.
My father will rejoice to hear it.
I have a gift for you. What happened here? Where is Lady Stark? Why didn't she receive me?
She wasn't feeling well.
How do you think Balin Greyjoy would feel if he could see his only surviving son has turned lackey? Shame how it all turned out.
We were outnumbered 10 to 1.
A stupid rebellion, then. Now here you are. Your enemy's squire.
Careful, imp. I've offended you.
Don't despair. I'm a constant disappointment to my own father, and I've learned to live with it.
I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding? You couldn't be any worse than you look.
Right.
I don't know, man. Oh my goodness gracious.
Pick up your sword.
He yielded. Go clean the armory. That's all you're good for.
I love that guy.
Well, there's a lot to love.
There's a lot to love.
You're gonna have to defend yourself.
Why didn't you get up and fight? I wanted to.
I'm a coward. I just wanted to thank you.
Jon said
Goodness gracious alive.
that thankfulness and that smile.
Why is Dothraki? City of the Horse Lords.
Mud and shit and twigs. These savages can do.
These are my people now.
Call them what I like because they're my people. Khal Drogo's marching the wrong way with my army.
I don't like him at all, Shane.
No, nor do I.
You sold slaves.
Aye.
Why?
I've no money and an expensive wife.
And Balerion the Dread.
Valerian. So talk about dragons and shit? I don't know, you should be talking about turtles, that'd be the same way. That was Raphael. Oh. Leonardo.
So bad them smashed the powder axe, mate. Scattered to the...
That's very sad.
What did I buy you for? To make me sad?
No, Your Grace.
You think I bought you to make Khal Drogo happy?
If you can't keep the king's peace, perhaps the city watch will be commanded by someone who can. I need more men.
You'll get 50.
Find money for the champion's purse. You'll find money to keep the peace.
Good man.
Look how tired he is.
I'll also give you 20 of my household guard, so the crowds have left.
Thank you, my Lord Hanser.
They give the great a chance of glory, and the lowly a respite from their woes. And ever refuse.
Kings and hands have come to me for advice since...
What did Jon want the night before he died?
You came inquiring after a book.
What book?
I fear it would be a little...
The lineages and history of the great houses of the Seven Kingdoms. With descriptions. There was one phrase he kept repeating. The seed is strong, I think it was.
The seed is strong. What does that And you're quite certain he died of a natural illness?
What else could it be?
Poison.
What sort of man would dare?
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Yes.
Or Fat Man.
Women?
You will marry a High Lord and rule this castle.
No, that's not me.
I do love his approach with her. I mean, he encourages like what he thinks is a propriety, but like he doesn't go, no, that is you. Like he just lets her go, right?
I should warn you. I don't see all that well.
Can't get past it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like how you were one. Well, never mind. That was a you.
What are you doing here, Sam?
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me.
Birthday.
Yep.
But you are not worthy of my land and title. You're going to take the black. If you do not, then we'll have a hunt. And somewhere in these woods, your horse will stumble. You'll be thrown from your saddle to die.
It's gonna be you, Malachi. Pay attention.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is fucking terrible. Fucking piece of shit dad.
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
You can't get any worse.
Right?
The spider has taken a great interest in your comings and goings.
Now look,
That one belongs to the Queen.
and do you see that scepter?
Larissa the Queen.
No, she's one of mine. After that, you might want him to visit a certain armorer in the city.
He lives in a large house at the top of the street.
Perhaps I was wrong to distrust you.
Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
What did Lord Arryn want?
I always came to see the boy.
I'd like to see you as well. When Lord Arryn came to visit you, what would you talk about?
Just asked me questions is all, my lord.
What kind of questions?
Then he started asking me about my mother.
Your mother?
She died when I was little. She had yellow hair.
Blonde?
She'd sing to me sometimes.
Look at me. If the day ever comes when that boy would rather wield a sword than forge one, you send him to me.
That's decent of him.
Decent.
There's a connection there, but I haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
King Robert's bastard son.
Where is he? He wasn't hungry.
Impossible.
There's no place for him in the world, so he's come here. We're not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore.
Never again, no matter what Thorne says.
But if Thorne puts me up against Lady Piggy, I'm gonna slice me off a side of bacon.
Didn't you kick it? The fucking rapist right here. Right?
Yeah, and the Jon Snow's beat him up how many times?
I know. It's
like. Oh, dude, look at its eyes.
Touch his son.
He brought the wolf. Oh,
Come on, Sam.
I wanted to see him become like some awesome.
Me too.
Yeah.
Guy in season 8.
Hey, get in there.
Go on, hit me.
I would be disrespected.
You think this is funny, do you?
When you're out there, beyond the wall with the sun going down, do you want a man at your back? Or a snivelling boy?
So that is kind of like I understand.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, that guy's hilarious. I love him.
It just don't you think there's a.
Why did you hit her?
How many times do I have to tell you? You do not command me.
I wasn't commanding you. It's a gift. I had it made for you.
Dothraki rags. You're going to dress me now. It stinks of manure. All of it. Not
The backslapper.
back to me.
Why would you do that there?
I'll let her.
I am a Khaleesi of the
Look at his
Dothraki.
dumb look on
His
his.
snivel middle.
Wife of the Great. The next time you raise a hand to me will
just-
be the last time you have hands.
That's right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I hate this. Like his stupid look. His stupid look.
What? We can't defend a wall unless we celebrate.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't get that.
I didn't think you'd be so upset about it.
Why not? Because I'm fat. I like girls just as much as you do.
The same as you.
Yeah.
That's the redhead.
Yeah, the same. Yep.
Red. Oh, I like red hair.
I don't want to know.
Not that good.
Better.
Oh, no.
This is porn back then, dude.
What's my name?
Jon Snow. Because you're a bastard from the north. I never met my mother.
Because all I could think was, what if I got her pregnant? Another bastard named Snow.
Yeah. Fair. Pull it out, man. Shit, get all over, jizz all over her titties. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, bud.
So...
Enjoying yourselves?
I see him dying.
The wildlings who fight for Mansueda are hard men. Harder than you'll ever be. You don't know cold. Neither of you do.
I love this guy.
I love him.
The horses died first.
They will call you men of the Night's Watch. But you'd be fools to believe it.
I want to be like this guy to you.
Like flies.
I love how he came in there just to insult them and then leave.
He's just the best shit talker in this show.
Your brother. Do you want to see your brother sitting on the Iron Throne?
No. My brother will never take back the Seven Kingdoms.
Been sitting here for days! Start the damn joust before I piss myself.
I love that guy.
Call him the Mountain. The Hound's older brother.
Yep.
And his opponent.
Oh, dude!
I
Oh!
Yeah, that sucks.
Jeez!
Fucking fly there.
Jeez Louise.
Don't look.
I want to see worse things than this.
One evening, Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire. Gregor's toy. He just grabbed his brother by the scruff of his neck and shoved his face into the burning coals.
Dude.
Fucking awful, isn't it?
There's
Well,
a
she's
reason.
also,
There has to
you
be
know,
a reason he did.
So she's been insulated in Winterfell, and now they're here.
Right.
What are you doing here?
I might ask the same of you. What is it you hope to accomplish?
The king called on me to serve him and the realm. And that's what I'll do until he tells me.
You're just a soldier, aren't you?
Yeah.
Take your orders and you carry on.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
As was I.
I don't like the face.
A song, Bobby White, or?
I'd rather throw myself down a well.
Sleep in the stable. As for myself, I don't require a large room.
You can have my room.
Ah, there's a clever man.
Lady Stark. What an unexpected pleasure.
This man came into my house as a guest, and there conspired to murder my son, a boy of 10. In the name of King Robert and the good lords you serve, I call upon you to seize him and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
Making big moves.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That can't be good.
That's gonna rock the boat a little bit.
Yeah.
Does him being the owner automatically make him 100% guilty? Enough where you're confident enough to do that and rock the boat politically?
That's the problem, I think, is what if he's innocent?
I would have to know beyond any sort of reasonable doubt.
And what if he's guilty, too? It's even like, what the hell happens to the Queen's brother? So, what do you think of that move?
I thought it was stupid. They had the proof.
No, they don't have real proof, like you said. So, yeah, big moves here. Yes. Do you guys think he did it?
No.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's say he did it. Like, what would his reason be?
He was forced.
Okay, he was forced.
Yeah, I mean,
by his family.
Yeah, I mean, his brother and sister are clearly.
He's the run.
Are you guys getting also a feel for the politics in this world, like all the different kingdoms,
I'm
like the Greyjoys, like the rebellion? So Theon, who is a ward, do you remember where he came from?
Greyjoys.
Yeah, he's a Greyjoy. There was a rebellion that his father did, and most of them were wiped out.
Yeah.
So to make sure, hey, we're going to take your only son, so you don't rebel again. And if you rebel, we're going to kill him. But if you don't rebel, he'll get to grow up with us. He'll eat the best food.
Yeah, he'll live a good life.
He'll live a good life.
Yeah.
So this happened for, kind of like a forced alliance, right?
Right.
Also, we have a new recruit at the trying to take the Black, Samwell Tarly.
Yeah.
And how did you guys feel about his story?
Sad.
That's a sad story. Like, I don't know what Dad would do that, but I still, it's so frustrating because it's like...
I admire it. I'm just kidding.
You've got to, like, at least try to stand up for yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think he emotionally has just been so beaten down by his father for 18 years of his life, and that's all he knows. That's just what he thinks of himself.
Yeah, and because, his... Yeah, I mean, you also got to kind of blame the upbringing a little bit. Like, if you're not happy with how your son is... you don't want to force your kid specifically to do certain things, but you want to encourage it. You do need to force them to do certain things if you want them to be a good human being, right? You want to be organized, make your fucking bed, clean your house. You encourage them to save their money, things like that. But yeah, I mean, he is kind of a butterball, and he is a bit of a coward.
It definitely gave me more of a respect for Jon Snow. He kind of took him under his wing and helped him out, and right now, I think Jon Snow might be my favorite character.
Yeah.
I just really like him.
No,
He's
I get
a good dude. And I like his story, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who's your favorite character?
Either Jon Snow or, I don't know his name, but he's the new hand of the king.
Ned Stark. Yeah,
Ned, right?
There's a lot of history in Westeros. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of books about it. But no, this story takes place at a specific time. Now, there is a series that came out just last year called House of the Dragon. It takes place a few hundred years before this, and it's really good too.
So what's it about?
It's about the house of the Targaryens, and it's their dynasty. Jorah Mormont, what do you think of him, bud? And he has obviously his own ideas about who really should be king and queen. And how do you feel about his relationship with Daenerys and the counsel that he's giving her?
I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's just an older, experienced, wise guy.
He's like Batman.
Yeah, he's just giving her really good advice, and I think he knows that the brother is shiesty.
Yeah. He doesn't outright say that, but he says, what do you want? Do you want your brother to rule? And it's making Daenerys kind of wake up and have these realizations about what she wants for her life.
Standing up for herself.
Yeah, and I loved it, dude. I really liked Daenerys quite a bit. When she her brothers treat her like shit. She has every reason now to probably call for his head, but she still invited him to dinner.
Right.
And he took that as a slight, as
it's like all this stuff.
You don't command me.
All this stuff smells like manure.
Like manure. Take it off. The guy is perfect for being the sniveling piece of shit. So, the actor did his job. I hate him. I almost hate him. I actually saw him in a different role. He looked completely different. He was so cool. I couldn't even believe it was the same person. Yeah. So props to the actor, but he's a piece of shit here.
Found out the blacksmith's assistant is, because he looked at him, and I think he saw it in the eyes, maybe, or in the face, that he's like, this is the bastard's son.
Yeah, so John Aaron was there investigating that.
Yeah.
I truly cannot wait until we get further in this show. It is, people are going to have things in a... Do not spoil anything.
Yeah, please.
But no matter what happens in this show, this is one of the greatest shows of all time because at its peak, what it was doing for culture, what it was doing for many things, like the water cooler talk about this show, the everything culturally. This show is amazing in so many ways, and some of my complaints come. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a fucking thing. One of my favorite characters of all time, Sir Alistair Thorne. Right?
Dude, he is so funny.
Yeah, Alistair Thorne.
He came in that kitchen specifically to insult those two boys, and then he just leaves.
He just go in and talk shit to these bastards. You know what I mean?
He's like,
and this little fat boy
will die like flies. And then just shuts the door and leaves.
Okay, so quiz time. Do you guys know the name of Robert Baratheon's bastard?
I got nothing.
Gendry. Yeah, they only said his name once. So, okay, that was it for the quiz time. Guys, hey, if you like us, you want to support us, you like this show, check us out on Patreon. We have the full-length reaction, and we also have the next 4 episodes on there for early access. If not, guys, we'll see you next week.